of old school and new school and just making it sound flawless.
Well, there was a bass guitar player named Tony Green that was a part of our, get down, and he knew how much I love the dramatics, and he played with the dramatics in the '70s. So he made a few phone calls. I told Dre I wanted him on the song. Dre got him in the studio. We made magic. My mother always loved them. She started going to their concerts. They became family members, and we did a few things after that together. It was one of those culminations of there's some old school artists that I love that I want to work with, and they still alive and they sound good. Let's not take their music. Let's make a new song with them, so that way they can eat all over again, and we can show them love while they're here.
Everybody was in that video. Rerun, Dolomite, fucking Ron
O'Neal, Foxy Brown, Antonio Vargas, Fred Williamson.
What was it like? The Hammer was in there. How was it being around all of those legends?
Hold on. First of all, I had a conversation with Ron O'Neal about Superfly. I say, Ron, man, how much did those outfits cost you, man, in Superfly? He said, man, that was my shit, man. We didn't have no costumes. I had to go in my own closet and pull out my own gear. And you understand me? Then I'm talking to Rudy Ray Moore about the Dolomite movies. He like, yeah, I didn't have no money. I had to figure it out on my own. And these shoes right here, these are the shoes I wore in Dolomite and Petey Weaster. I said, let me wear them. And he let me wear his shoes in the motherfucking video. I wore Dolomite shoes in Doggy Dog World video. He wore a size 10. I wore 12. My feet was hurting like a motherfucker, but I didn't give a fuck. I had on Dolomite shoes.
It didn't matter. Your shoes were in there. And finally, with so many hit records, I mean, we can go from there. We can go to Drop It Like It's Hot. We can go to a million different records. Are you going to do a versus, and who are you going to do a versus against?
I would love to do a versus battle, and I'm waiting to see who they going to, match me up against. I'm game for anybody. Whoever they put in there with me, it ain't nothing but some love. It's just 20 slugs to your head till you dead.
Who would, and me and you had this conversation when we talked on the phone. I don't think anybody wants LL Cool J. I think he's the only person that nobody. I don't think. No.
The only people that can handle LL Cool J. I've been thinking about it. Run DMC and Houdini together.
See, as we were saying, LL has too many records over a span of too many years. So me and you said, first we said it would have to be like Ja Rule, Trey Songz, and Drake against LL. Then you said Ice Cube, but I was like, Ice Cube and L make different kinds of records, so they couldn't do it, but they both have almost the same length of career. Like I told you, bro, I just think the best thing to do is tell Swiss, nobody goes against LL because nobody don't have enough of a catalog. Let him come on, do a special versus, let him play 50 songs, and let that man go back to his house. Leave him alone, man. Leave him alone, man.
That make good sense, though, Scoop. I ain't gonna front. That shit make good sense. Leave LL alone.
Leave that man alone. So first of all, I want to thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Again, you were the first one that I cracked from the West. I'm going to look and try to get a bunch of other people from the West, Ice Cube, Ice-T, and all these guys.
Too Short, 40. Where y'all at? We looking for y'all. I'm going to reach out to y'all tonight so y'all can get on the show, man, and give it up for one of them classic albums y'all got.
That's right, because they're East, and there is no hip-hop without the West.
Well, you can't spell the West without the ES. Hello.
There you go. So I mean, I believe that every side has a story to tell. People, once Snoop gets off, we're gonna continue. We're gonna talk about alternative lifestyles. Tonight it's about swinging and sex party culture. So if you want to learn about alternative lifestyles and wild shit, just hang on and stick with us. Is there anything you want to say before you get out of here, brother?
Yo, man, peace, love, and unity. Let's stick together. Let's get smarter. Let's change the world like we changing the world right now.
I love you, man. I'll talk to you later on this week. Love you, bro.
Love you too, Scoop. Right back at you.
Be safe, man. Be safe. That's my man, Snoop Dogg, right there. There's nothing else to say. There's really nothing else to say. He dropped it all. People, we're going to move on. And we're going to go to something that I do twice a week. I like to see how other people live, how they get down, alternative lifestyles. There's a lifestyle of swinging. There's a lifestyle of sex parties. There's a lifestyle that we know nothing about as square people, and I want to bring one of my people on that I met. He actually is NK Swingers. We're waiting for him, and he's going to tell you basically what the swinging lifestyle is about. If you don't know what the swinging lifestyle is about, he's going to explain everything to you. We like to explore different things and different people. Everybody doesn't live the same way. And I wanted to bring them on because they talked about it on my live, and it's a different way of life. And people need to see it. People need to see all angles of how things happen. First of all, I want to welcome you guys to the show. How are you?
How you doing? Scoop, yo, it's an honor. Thank you for the opportunity, by the way. We grew up listening to you. My name is Omari the Rebel, and
I'm Big Pink Pegasus.
Okay. And we run and operate NK Swingers. We are a Black swinger organization. We do sex parties. And we actually based right out here in Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start here. How did you get involved in the swinger lifestyle?
You go first, Pegasus.
Well, actually, I got introduced to this by an ex-boyfriend of mine, kind of sneakily. I've been getting asked to be involved with him and his wife, and at the time, I was just not into women or into being someone's dirty little secret. And, you know, because I had no knowledge of the swinger culture or lifestyle, it all seemed taboo. Smoking weed and went to sleep and woke up to being accosted. And I just had to ask myself, is this something that I'm really offended by, or do I like it? And, you know, the monster was born.
What I'd like to know is, being a swinger, is it all about having sex with other people, or are there other things involved in it? What are the things other than sex that the swinger lifestyle is about?
I wanted to get on that. You know what I'm saying? To say the truth, right? I got involved a little bit differently. Pegasus and I, we actually are really good friends. And yeah, we do a lot of fucking. But I actually have a relationship, not relationship. No, we do. We do a lot of fucking. You know what I'm saying? We had like the last time we had last week. We had listen, I got involved because somebody actually brought me on Instagram. I had questions. I just wanted to have a threesome, and then she ended up putting me on, telling me, "Yo, look, this is what switch me in this." And then I'm actually an MC. I performed for a group called BBOD at the time. They was on Love and Hip Hop. And after that, I need something to do. So I looked up on this website called FetLife, and I was like, oh, this is a sex party? Oh, shit, I'm fucking with that. That's how I met my homies in East Flatbush. I see the setup. It was so much fun. And I was definitely willing to unpack what happened there. But I knew this was for me, because doesn't much people want to do cheating. And to answer your question, I mean, no, it's not all about sex.
No, it's not. It's really not. To be quite honest with you, the only thing swingers are, we're regular people, we do regular stuff. Sex is just not so taboo. There are a lot of parties where, quite honestly, a lot of times sex just didn't happen because we're so immersed in doing other things. Like, I've been to quite a few parties where somebody will pull out a book, and now it's a book club, it's a naked book club. You know what I mean? And very little to no sex will happen. So to be quite honest with you, we're just regular people who are not confined by conventional beliefs about sex.
It's consensual non-monogamy. So you don't want to step outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my woman, oh damn, she got a fat ass.
Together.
Yeah, we should fuck her. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some serious shit.
Okay,
and it's real interesting.
Okay.
Because it gives you freedom.
That is